It took one alleged rape case for the Bangalore Electricity Supply Company to wake up and repair the street lights in Kodigehalli area. A 5-year-old girl was allegedly raped and abandoned near a shrubbery on Saturday. The area where the incident took place is surrounded by an IT tech park, plush apartments and a police chowki. Yet, it lacked necessities as basic as street lights. Residents have been urging the Bangalore Electricity Board to erect street lights for more than a year. And shockingly, this only happened after the rape of a minor child. When Mir now got in touch with the BESCOM, they shifted the blame to BBMP. Shrija gets us more details.
I'm right now standing here at Wiley Kaval layout in Kodigehalli. Now this is the very spot where the crime took place on Saturday. We understand that a 5-year-old girl was raped at this very spot by a man. In fact, there are about 25 families living in these makeshift houses. If I could show you this particular stretch, there are hardly any street lights installed or erected on this very area. Now this is the very street light, if I could show you. Right below the street light live these about 25 laborers here, and now this particular street light doesn't work, and most of the street lights, that is hardly 1 or 2 street lights which have been erected in this very spot, this very stretch, does not work. But another thing to be taken note of is up until Sunday morning, these street lights were not working, but right after that we could see some of the officials here at this spot to repair the street lights. Look like they waited for one incident to take place, that is this particular rape incident to take place. Despite residents making repeated pleas to the BESCOM, they had no choice but to collectively pull in the funds and install the streetlights themselves. However, we understand, we learned from them that the BESCOM had disconnected electricity to these street lights. Now, if I may show you, there is also a police chowki right here. This is after the residents had requested the police, saying that there is no safety for women and children. But however, we also see there are no police station at this very spot. Then you have the global school, as well as on to my right is an IT, a very prominent tech park, the Manyata Tech Park. Amidst all this, amidst the big apartments, amidst police chowki, also a global school. Now this particular incident has taken place at this very spot. Now we also understand from the residents that despite repeated pleas, they did not hear for over 1.5 years, and only the BESCOM officials waited for an incident to take place only to come to this very spot and repair these street lights. In Bengaluru, Shrita for Mirror Now.
See, we have been regularly pestering BESCOM officials since the time I have come here. I know of it, and I have come here since in 2009, ma'am. And we have been regularly pestering these BESCOM people to illuminate the areas, provide us basic amenities, provide a street light. That is the main main thing to prevent the crimes.
जो ये लोग कमिट करते हैं वो हमें मिलता नहीं है, मिलता तो ये शायद हालत नहीं होती। और शाम को तो काफ़ी गंदा ये एरिया हो जाता है, बाइकर्स भी बहुत गंदे तरीके से, क्योंकि कुछ रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस है नहीं, डंपिंग होता है।
And we now have our reporter Shrija joining us on the phone line. Now Shrija, this is indeed outrageous. As you rightly just mentioned that till Sunday morning there were no street lights, and it was only after this horrific incident was reported the authorities installed the lights, and still they are playing the blame game? Yeah, Shrija, can you hear us?
That's right. In fact, the gory rape of a 5-year-old girl in Viranapalia in Kodigehalli has sparked spontaneous protest by the local residents, alleging blatant neglect by the police and the civic authorities. In fact, nearly 500 residents also came up and also had filed petitions with both the BBMP as well as BESCOM, asking them to erect the street lights on that particular stretch. In fact, residents had also made a complaint that the incident happened, the rape happened within 100 meters from this particular police chowki, thereby raising serious questions regarding the safety in that particular area. They also pointed out the fact that the streetlights have not been properly lit, and for the past, if you remember, for the past 1.5 years, they've been filing numerous petitions to both the BBMP as well as BESCOM, but no action was taken place. However, we clearly understand that on that particular day, that is on Saturday, right after that particular incident, early morning, we could also see some of the officials, some of the workers from BESCOM immediately repairing the streetlights. Now, this raises a question saying that did BESCOM really wait for a rape to happen only for them to come and repair these streetlights?
Right, Srijan, also tell us, is there any regular patrolling done over there, and also have they installed any CCTV cameras in the vicinity now?
Well, we are hearing from the residents that the residents collected the funds among themselves and erected the street lights, which was later disconnected on a weekly basis by the BESCOM. Soon after the incident, in fact, the BBMP fixed the previous installed street lights, but they were not sufficient enough to light the entire area. Now, this is what we are hearing from the residents. However, we clearly understand that, in fact, the government had assured to construct a park, but currently that proposed land has been occupied by the slum area where exactly the crime took place. And we are learning from the residents that they had also requested for installation of CCTV cameras, but that has been clearly disregarded.
Shrita, we also know that this area where the incident took place is surrounded by an IT tech park plus apartments, and the police chowki, which you just mentioned, is just say 2 kilometers. Now, this is the situation of a posh area. Now, of course, we can't even think of remote places over there.
That's right. In fact, within a few meters, if I could say, there was a police chowki. In fact, the residents had requested the police to provide them police protection, because that particular area reports a number of crimes every month as far as chain snatching is concerned. Only then the police stepped up, saying that, okay, fine, they're going to set up a police chowki. But we did notice that there was no police station at that particular spot. And also, we did find a global school, and we also came across an IT tech park, Manita Tech Park. It's a prominent tech park. And then we also came across plush apartments in that very area. Now the point here is there is a police chowki, there is a school, there is a tech park, and amidst all this, rape has taken place. Clearly, we can say that this is a disregard by the civic authorities, despite for 1.5 years. The complaints made by residents, not really any action had been taken place.
Right, Trija, thanks for getting us all those details. For the past 1.5 years, citizens' plea have been falling on deaf ears. So this was being reported by reporter Trija. Thanks, Trija, for all those details.